Hi, Tom. Okay, after going up there today and getting my directions and bearings straight, this is what I'm seeing that you wanted. This being, what you drew me, and what I not quite sure. Did you want to just attach that on the end, or are we talking about moving this along some way? This. I know you have that door. I didn't know if you want to come to some past the single door or the single drive-through door, or maybe I just wasn't sure what you wanted for where that is going to go like there. But we do run into a problem with, you said you didn't want to have any posts or beam. We're going to have to put a post and beam as is, because this span is, even if we put some bearing on the side of the stairwell, that's going to be approximately 3 foot or so. You still have a span of 20 feet, and that's too far. And going this way, you're depending on where we want to put that wall, that's too far. So you're going to have to probably put a beam. You can move it back so it's not right at the car doors. You can move it back 16 foot, but then let's say you come back here 16 feet or so. Then we got to run this could be bearing as well, and we'd have to run our joist this way. Otherwise, we have to run the beam this way, which you could do. You get a big heavy beam or whatnot. But anyway, it's kind of complicated in there a little bit. It's all doable, but it's complicated. And then these walls, I just made them for now just exactly how you had them. But upstairs, I kind of had some radically different idea up here, and I wanted to run this by you before we went too far. Okay, so you're coming up the stair here, which the stairwell will be down below, and doorway up here. Or you can make a hallway like you had in your picture with the door here. It seems like it makes more sense to put the door there, and if nothing else, just put a half wall here so you have wall space for furniture. But my radical thought was two things. Number one, to avoid all that stuff down in the downstairs with the truss, your beams and whatnot. It occurred to me that if you just put a roof on here, the heck with going 2 stories. Just put a roof down on the first level. Forgot about this being a big deck, which is going to be fairly expensive to do. Instead, drop that roof there. This is all 2-story here, and especially the way the lay of the land was up there, out this bedroom, you could put a deck, or put the deck, let's say a deck right here, and with a little catwalk or whatever to go over to it. Number one, you get better views. You take care of a problem here, cost-wise, by putting a deck there, and you open up all that space down below. The other thought that I had that was kind of radically different was, what about making this a 2-bedroom? See, I went to 36 feet, which is what you had written down, even though when I scaled it out and made this 48 feet on your drawing, this turned out to be 32 feet. But I went ahead because you had it written down, and I made this 36 feet, which is quite wide. 32 would probably work, but I don't know what you want to do downstairs, so you were thinking you needed 36 feet. Okay, so up here, what I thought of, if you went 36, and it might probably work if you had 32, but not nearly as well. You could still have 2 decent-sized bedrooms if you went, say, 14 foot, and then 14 foot here, and then let's say it came over 12 foot. You still would have in here approximately, 11 feet, which is wide enough for a kitchen easily, and a kitchen, dining, and then this is all living room area here. But I don't know, that's just a thought. If you're going to have that much space, it's kind of nice to, and one of these bedrooms could be bigger and then smaller. It's nice to have a guest bedroom and an office, or if you rent it out, that it's a 2-room. But anyway, those are some thoughts that I had. Then obviously I haven't gotten too far along because I want to get some feedback for you, what you think thoughts are on what I've showed you here so far, and I want to make sure I get that garage placed where you want it. So get back to me and let me know what you're thinking.